It's the Sue Ann Show. Sue Ann Show. Sue Ann Show.
Of Hourish show. And you're in the room.
We're in the room.
We've
just done a podcast ourselves, haven't we? Before the podcast before the podcast.
The podcast before the podcast.
We're professionally now in the room, officially in the room.
Yeah, I have to tell you, the forefront thought I had is that we arrived back yesterday from Luxembourg, and it was very, very hot there. We were doing some gigs there, and it was very, very hot. But it was so funny to arrive back to Ireland and get the same level of balmy heat. Like the same level of heat that when I first started going on sunny holidays, you step out of the plane and you go, wow, it's
like an oven.
Yeah, it's very odd to feel that in Dublin.
I know.
And
I'm
it's
off
the
a Ryan,
evening.
walking down the steps of a Ryanair plane in Dublin. Did you not? Oh, you
We flew a Luxair.
Oh, you posh cow.
It doesn't mean luxury, it means Luxembourg.
It just sounds. We flew Luxair.
Yeah, as we were stuck
like
on a bus, delayed for an hour. They left us jammed on a bus for about 45 minutes. They kind of checked everybody in to give the illusion the plane was on time, and it wasn't on time. So we were jammed onto a bus in boiling heat, and I was looking at the titles on the plane, Luxair, and I was going, they're so lucky. Luxembourg Air, Luxair, me hole.
Luxair, me arse. It sounds like a 1970s sort of airline. Is that Lux soap I'm thinking of?
Yeah.
Luxair.
You're thinking of Imperial Leather. That was the soap.
Lux.
I remember looking at that when I was a kid. It seemed like the ultimate luxury was the family having a bath on their plane, and the soap had its own seatbelt. Do you not remember that? The plane is taken off. And the seatbelt on the soap. Do you not remember that?
It's so
And
funny.
when you're a child watching this, you're going, that is the definition of luxury.
And still hasn't gotten over it.
Yeah.
But my grandparents were really quite poor.
Yeah.
My father's parents, right? But for some reason, they had Imperial leather soap. And as a kid, you know the way your brain was going, they obviously don't have much money. Why are they wasting their money on Imperial leather soap?
So they could look good.
I can still smell it.
But I don't think it was that.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't high-end soap.
It
You were
was just
thinking
marketed that way.
You were thinking that because of the ad. You were going, they're the jet set. They are washing in the soap of the jet set. And they're on...
It's high-end soap. It was posh soap, I remember. Imperial leather from the ad.
Imperial leather.
So you went on Luxair. Anyway, you stepped off the plane. How was the trip anyway?
Oh, it was fab. Paul made me laugh on the plane because the air hosts were fabulous men.
This is the way back, by the way, not the way there.
I just have to tell you, yesterday evening, fabulous guys, one with a tash, they're like from Village People, and when they were doing the
one career that's not in Village People, an air steward.
But they were fabulous and gorgeous too. We all got a free wine. Well, I had a wine and a free sandwich. Everybody had a sandwich.
Yeah.
Sandwich.
Sandwich and wine doesn't sound the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a sandwich and wine and Luxair.
And looks in, and then we forget being stuck on the bus for 3/4 of an hour. But Paul said it was only two seats. It's quite narrow little plane. And so the guy's very close to us, he's doing his safety instructions. And Paul said what he's actually doing is describing the weekend he had with his boyfriend.
Naughty.
I just couldn't.
Well, you had the straps out, you see.
And then the oxygen mask. And if you have that in your mind and you're watching what they're doing, it's very funny.
You had to be there.
Yeah.
No,
But
it's wonderful.
stepping off the plane, my mother brought us away to Spain every year.
Yeah.
And on the cheapest package holiday imaginable.
Fab, yeah.
To the worst apartments, the ones that are still being built when you get there.
Well, you heard all the jokes about that.
And all the Bens, I used to say, Ben Almadina, Benidorm. There's another Ben.
Ben Nevis.
Benji from Glenroe.
But she used to do the same thing. Like, she'd be so excited, and then the door of the plane would open, and she'd look back at all of us and go, it's like an oven. It's like an oven. And she'd say the same thing every year. The same reaction.
But that was the joy of going abroad back then.
Yeah.
Was the difference. And now it's here.
Yeah.
You just said to me earlier, we are now a hot country.
Until January, when we're absolutely
and
fucking...
they were all whining about the rain and the wind.
Yeah.
in
I
2
don't
3
know,
months.
if you have got work to do, it's annoying because you're looking out and you're going, I should be using it.
It is annoying.
And I live in an apartment, I don't even have a washing line. You have this urge to wash and fumigate everything.
No,
and
you
bleach everything
don't,
in the
Dan.
sun. I do.
Oh, what washing did you do
She
today?
said urge. She didn't say it actually happens. Speaking of airports, just very briefly, can I get this off my chest? Because it is so effing annoying. My son went off on his post-leaving cert trip. They all went to Albufeira.
Oh, I just read that in the paper, yeah.
Oh my God. Well, I saw videos of literally like hundreds, thousands of young Irish just all landing in Albufeira. Like, it looks mad. They may as well be down in Grafton
The
Street.
stretch looks quite ugly. It looks like an ugly...
strip.
Yeah, the strip.
Oh,
Sorry, the stretch. I can't even get it. I'm going down to the strip.
The strip in Albufeira is so
It looks
depressing.
very ugly, yeah.
But not when you're an 18-year-old boy.
Yeah, of course.
I drop into the airport at the worst possible time. Takes me a whole hour. I'm doing the whole thing of Shawnee. Get down to the gate on time. There's 6 of them on the flight. I'm saying the flight is 8:20. You need to be down at the gate at 7:30. They're horrific, Ryanair.
Yeah.
They close the gate and that's it. And get down.
He didn't miss
They
it.
all missed the Jesus flight.
How? How did they do that?
Oh, some story. In fact, I don't know whether to believe them or not, but look, I think they've done this before where Ryanair go, the flight is delayed and they've changed the gate. It can sometimes be very confusing.
Yeah, yeah.
And so...
What happened?
I don't know.
No, but what did you do then? Did you...
So he got the bus home. Like, we live in town, but a couple of them stayed in the airport overnight. They got another flight the next morning and they got out.
You couldn't have put them up.
I invited them all to come back to the house and stay the night, but they didn't. They just do whatever they want to do, so that's fine.
So did Ryanair put them on? Did they have to buy a new flight?
They had to buy, they had to buy a flight.
Was it terribly expensive or was it...
Do you know, I don't know how much it was because, look, he's not back yet. I actually just went la, 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 but very, very annoying.
But it's things like that, you know...
He just rang me up and he went, don't shout at me. All the other parents are snapping. They're all
bloody hard,
They're all
is it?
snapping, and all the mates are getting shouted at. So
How many of them missed the flight?
They all missed it.
How many? Is there
6.
Oh,
About 6.
so 6 idiots.
6 fools. Yeah, I know.
But they won't do it again.
They won't do it again. Do you remember us? Oh, did we talk about this before?
Oh, the time we were flying back and forth all the time. Do you remember? All over the place. And there was one time we were
very successful.
Yeah.
At one point in our lives.
Yes, we were always getting flights.
We were always getting flights. Well, we were doing a 54 day tour.
Yeah,
of
54
England.
days tour of the UK.
So they just stuck in flights home. We got home for a couple of nights, then we'd have to come back to England and everything. But it was one of the funniest things because we were talking about the people that get up and stand there when the gate opens, but it's not open. But they'll stand there in the queue for hours until, and we're like, oh, that's pathetic, weren't we?
We're pathetic.
They're so pathetic.
And the terminus is emptying out and we didn't even realise the flight was boarding. And then we hear our names called.
We're actually at the wrong gate ourselves.
Sue Collins and Anglesey, flight is closing.
Gate is closing.
Wait till
gate
Shawnee
14.
hears this story.
Oh,
God. Oh my God.
And we were ripping the piss out of everybody. and we're at the wrong gate.
We're so sophisticated.
Yeah,
and then
so
he was
much
laughing because I made him get up to queue.
No, we always get up at the last possible needed moment to stand in a queue that you know is going to be another queue for another 20 minutes. And was up like a shot.
Well, I was a bit confusing yesterday. It's a tiny little airport and the messages were a bit confused, I thought.
Yeah.
I was confused.
And then I was coming back from Coventry recently, and then you have this. So some of the company got priority, as in the writer, the person who adapted the play, the director, and the producer.
Yeah.
All went, oh, sorry guys, we're priority. And there was a big joke. Sorry, bye, see you on the plane. We're, oh, goodbye, priority. And they literally were stuck in this absolutely horrible little space for so long.
Yeah, that's it. They get to go through earlier, but they don't board.
No.
So,
Yeah.
because that happened to us yesterday. It seemed all these people were ahead of us and they were actually half an hour longer jammed into a bus.
Yeah.
The pilot didn't get on till after us.
I know, he went, I'm leaving it till the last minute. I'm not going to be in that cockpit.
He said to himself, they won't take off without me.
It was quite funny. It's a small airport. I was going, we're in the boiling hot bus and then we're just waiting for the man to, it was a manually operated steps and there was a man dragging the steps to the plane. It was had that.
Is that where the word manual comes from? Mans.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gone so like, getting on a bus. In fact, I was talking to Michael O'Leary. No, I wasn't.
Yeah.
I was listening to Michael O'Leary in an interview, and he was trying to get a standing room.
Oh, that's a new thing.
Yeah.
It's a new thing in America. They have it already on some flights.
Yeah.
I've seen.
They will not allow it here, though.
Oh, will they not?
Health and safety, no.
Oh, okay.
Standing on a flight.
Yeah, standing, standing room.
And
like a Lewis, like a bus,
Now, on a different thing, I just wanted to add this in this week because I was talking to my sister and she was at a dinner party and somebody was talking about a neighbour who's 96 and the piece of wisdom that this neighbour had was that she said, if only I'd known I'd grow so old, I wouldn't have got old so young.
Oh.
I wouldn't have got old so young.
I like it.
She's 96 and still,
How old was she
fully
when
there.
she got old?
Well, I am actually,
What?
60.
Yes, that's not old.
And I have been in my head kind of going.
She'd be kind of 70 in her head, you see.
I've been feeling a little bit old, but when Una said that to me, I just went, yeah, I'm not. Because a bit of me feels really young, but physically I'm... I got up really early this morning and went to the gym and did an amazing workout. And then I had a big list of all the things I had to do. And I came back, talked to Paul a bit, and then went, I actually have to have a nap. And I had to have a huge nap. And then, yeah.
It is an interesting one. The line that got to me was I can't remember who said it. It was "Don't let the old man in." It was
That was a vampire movie.
It wasn't Samuel L. Jackson. This is going to sound terrible because I'm going to go to the other.
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, it was Morgan Freeman. So he was in. Somebody said, "Where to get energy?" He just goes, "Don't let the old man in." And then the director of the last show I was in said, "That's since I heard him say that, don't let the old woman in. Get out, get out. Here she is."
She's in my fucking knees.
Yeah. Some days I feel like I've let the old woman in, and other days I feel I'm working with young people, and it is a little bit depressing because you see them bouncing around the room. They're all dancers, and they're dancing as they're talking to you.
Tell us again what you're working on and keep flagging it.
Oh yeah, so Celtic Exodus, and it's on at the end of July. It starts basically for the whole of August, and it's going to be in the Mansion House in Dublin, and it's very much based on, it's really targeted for the tourists. It's set in famine time. It's a love story. It's all singing.
But everybody would
all
enjoy
dancing.
it because there's fabulous dancing.
There is fantastic choreography and singing. There is.
So it's for everybody.
It is for everybody, and I think the famine hasn't been as.
I mean, I'll ask you live in the podcast or in the recording. Do you think I could get a ticket for opening night, or is it really tight?
Well, I don't know yet, because they haven't told me.
Because usually you would give your opening night ticket to Phelan, but he's in the show too. Sorry, B. It all worked out.
Yeah,
Sue.
he's in the. Yeah, so we're on.
Because I'd love to see it. I love seeing loads of dances.
So if I'm feeling very insecure, there's definitely going to be free tickets. But if I'm feeling very insecure about people coming to see it, it might be later in the run that I'll get the tickets. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, we'll talk about it later.
You were saying, Sue, that young people are a mix of depressing and they're also energising watching them in action, is it?
It's depressing. I get little waves of, I wouldn't call it depression, just like, I actually won't be able to do that again. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I know, but that's like, I mean, my head...
I know what you're saying. It's like it's a last time for certain things. You feel that you're not going to go back to it.
But that is life.
But I'm looking at them dancing around the room going, I should have taken the opportunity when I had it to dance more.
Oh, that's another thing I heard, and can I just say that I read somewhere, with regards to working out and doing flexibility exercises, that the window between 60 and 72 is when you really store up your flexibility and how you're going to manage into old age. And you really have to work your hips and all your flexibility and squatting down.
Okay, I'll
It's very
squat.
good.
I do squats in the gym. Yeah.
My flexibility's gone there for some reason. I don't know.
I find things like recovering from a gym session, for example. You know, if I've gone for it with the weights a bit, I would normally take 2 days to recover. Now it's way more.
Month.
It's about a year.
Is it because you're not doing it regularly?
Well, I have been, and I'm waiting for the recovery period to reduce, but it hasn't. It's like I did a workout on Sunday, and I'm still sore. What's that?
I'm trying to build up my addiction to the gym, so I need to go every day, but I'm aching.
Is addiction the right word, Anne?
Yeah, you get that little reward thing. Addiction kind of is the word. You kind of, you just really want it.
Well, I can tell you something with the cast of thousands.
Oh man, this is another thing with
Cast of
dancers.
21.
I've done
They're
workshops
all
with
go to
dancers.
One at a time, girls.
Okay, but dancers in particular.
They all go to the gym. But they're naughty. They smoke. A few of them smoke. They're a bit naughty.
Oh, all dancers smoke. Every dancer I knew
Okay,
when
we
I was
talked
younger
about this last time.
smoked. I know, because it suppressed the appetite. But I've done workshops with dancers, and you're there looking in the same mirror, and you're going, oh my God, we hardly look like the same species.
Yeah.
Because they are perfection.
Yeah, and then they also talk like this. So they're different species.
And then they fly
And then
away.
they fly away. Yeah, I know. Anyway, Celtic Exodus, it's a bit of crack. Listen, I play Mammy.
Yeah.
Mammy.
Do your voice.
Well, it's all in the West. It's all set in the West.
Do you
so
West?
I'm not doing Schleigo, so it's something along the lines of that. And Sean Karen.
Oh God, what's happened now? Oh no, no
There is
potatoes.
people talking like that in
I
because
was
the
going-
English
The English, oh yes.
are talking like that. Shoot them. They haven't got their rent.
Shoot the smelly bastards.
Shoot them. There's some very quirky songs in it as well. It's not all. It's a bit mad. It'll be good.
Brilliant.
It'll be
Sounds
good.
wonderful.
But it has humour.
Has humour, yeah. Has humour.
You need a bit of a laugh during the famine.
You do need a bit of a laugh during the famine, yeah. And I think it was glossed over when we were in school. I don't think there was enough taught. You taught a lot about the famine. Did the teachers talk about the famine?
Not
the
really. I
feeling-
think it's definitely subsequently. And when I was doing that bit of tour guiding in 2019 and really drilled into Irish history again, once again, I was just gobsmacked at how appallingly the Irish were treated, and how miserable, and it was extraordinary that they could even exist. It was
It was
and
horrific.
then I just mentioned it one night on stage in Luxembourg. you know, where my mum is from is actually between the two great famine monuments, the one at Murrisk, which my grandparents are buried near there. The Murrisk is the national famine monument, and then around the other side of Crowpatrick, there's one called the Duloch monument, and so I come from famine central. So I come from people who could survive on a potato a month.
I'm looking at a potato now in a very different light. Honestly, when I start peeling a potato or eating it, it's a different experience now, as you say, because you've drilled into the whole history of it.
Yeah.
It's fascinating. They didn't have anything else to eat. They had this other maize. Did we talk about this before?
Yeah,
they had this other maize.
It's horrible. They imported it from South America.
They didn't know how to cook it.
Yeah,
and they got very, very sick.
Sick with it, yeah.
And that was it.
But I was saying it to someone in Luxembourg. It was actually an Irish guy after one of the shows said to me that there was a potato famine in Luxembourg in the mid-1840s. And that an awful lot of Luxembourgish people actually emigrated to America because of it. And there's a big community of Luxembourgish in Minnesota.
Oh, right, yeah. The blight didn't come from Ireland.
Yeah, it was European.
Oh, well, there you go.
It didn't stem from our country.
We just got the biggest kicking. The most damage was done in Ireland.
But there is a song at the end of the show.
Go on.
America, America, thank God for America. It was written ages and ages ago, and it's very.
I want to be in America.
It's like that.
Is it? Yeah.
It's very odd singing a song like that in this climate.
Oh, but that's what America was.
Yeah, hopefully they'll
get the irony.
Yeah, yeah. So, it's grand.
There was another thing that I read that I just wanted to say to you, because you were talking about the joys of castor oil for your skin.
Yeah.
And I happened to come across this article saying that castor oil is absolutely amazing for lymphatic drainage, and you should rub it at night on your lymphatic drainage.
Can I just say, nice segue, Anne.
And we should be singing Beauty Corner.
I want to be in beauty corner. I want to be in the beauty corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you massage it into your lymph nodes.
Yeah, I was just thinking you could use it as foreplay. So
You mean convince someone else to rub it on you?
yeah, into your armpits, and your groin, and along your face. There's lymphatic drainage points there, and it will stop along your jawline. Put castor oil on at night. It helps with lymphatic drainage and takes the puffiness out. So the joys of castor oil.
And
Castor
it
oil
really helps your arthritis.
Oh, my knees are killing me, so I must
Get the castor oil
I haven't
out.
got any yet.
And do you take turmeric? Because that is really, I've been taking turmeric.
I used to say turmeric.
I say turmeric.
I say turmeric. You say
say
turmeric. Turmeric. One of those every evening with your magnesium too.
Is this a vitamin tablet you're taking with
Is
turmeric?
it in tablet form?
It's a capsule. It's a capsule.
Well, what about, why wouldn't you just take some of the...
It's too much hassle. You have to grate it and everything. Fresh turmeric.
And are you finding the
powder?
difference?
Yeah.
Is the powder
Huge
no good?
difference. I've started, well, P got it ages ago. He's got real problems with his joints.
Okay.
And his hands are and he cannot, if he skips a couple of days,
So it's really
like that.
is working for him.
it really works. Yeah. So that plus your castor oil. Jesus, we'd be like the dancers in the show.
That's brilliant. I'm writing that down. What was that moisturiser you were saying?
I said about the Vichy one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Vichy hyaluronic acid.
Okay, I know that one. Yeah.
I got sucked into the sales. The sales are all on at the moment for anybody
I
listening.
have to tell you my adventures. Yeah.
And anyway, it's like a magnet. You're going, I will not go into a shop on the way home because I'm working in town. So I have to go through Henry Street.
Yeah.
And
Which is brilliant.
It's free not go in. So I bought a few things in Mango. But the
Mango, okay.
Mango's good. And then I went in to Arnott's to look, for some reason I got sucked down to the makeup section and get into a whole thing with a guy about Tom Ford Foundation. Did this ever happen to you?
Tom Ford. Yes, I did. And I was convinced by someone that Giorgio Armani Foundation
Is the best.
Is the best. Was this guy saying no, it's Tom Ford?
This guy was going, no, it's Tom Ford. And before I knew it, I was on a stool.
I thought Tom Ford was the guy who killed Jesse James. That was Bob Ford.
Bob Ford. So he, you know Tom. You know Tom.
Tom Ford. Isn't
Tom
he
does the
designer?
perfumes.
Isn't Tom Ford?
Tom Ford is a designer, yeah.
Yeah.
Glasses.
So tell me about the foundation.
Well, I didn't realise. I mean, how much would you pay for a foundation?
I believe it or not, my Giorgio Armani cost me €54.
So I'm on the stool, I'm getting made up by a fabulous guy with Tom Ford Foundation and thinking to myself, oh yeah, do you know what? I'm in the mood, I'll splash out 50 or 60. It's 120 quid.
Oh no, you didn't.
I didn't.
Good.
But I felt so bad.
Oh no.
Because you get locked in, don't you?
Is he disappointed?
Oh, he was, yeah.
Because he would probably get a commission.
Oh yeah, he was absolutely ripping inside. You could see it. Yeah. Oh, she had her makeup done. I spent ages doing the makeup.
They get that all the time. That happens to them all the time.
But what was the one? Sculpted by Amy. My sister had some sculpted by Amy. I tried it.
Yeah.
I was in the airport and I bought some sculpted by Amy. The one in the...
You look very well, actually.
I love it.
That looks great.
It's very expensive. It's as expensive as Giorgio Armani because it's it's €27 in the airport. But if you look at the fluid ounces in it, it's actually half the size of the Giorgio Armani. So it's exactly the same price, but it's worth it. I love it.
That's good.
And maybe she'll send some to us because Sculpted by Amy will send us foundation when she hears this because the 3 people in Ohio are going Sculpted by Amy.
So Amy will send us some product.
Yeah, we are open to being sponsored by Sculpted by Amy, aren't we, Sue?
I'm so jealous of people that have Instagram accounts and they do all that stuff and they get sent things all the time. They must have wonderful lives.
Oh, the houses are full of product.
Their houses are like little warehouses.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anne was in the sales in Luxembourg. She disappeared for hours at a time.
Oh, did you?
Buying shirts.
No, I'll tell you a little. Here's a little sales story, and if you're travelling around, I was in H&M in Dublin, and I saw some shirts I really liked, and there was very few left, and only one of them was on sale. But they were so lovely, I paid full price for 2 more of them. And then I went to H&M in Luxembourg, and all of those type of shirts, they had loads of different types of these stripy shirts, were all on sale, 1/3 of the original price. So I just bought up the shop. I bought loads of them because I love shirts.
And Anne stains easily, so she has to keep changing her shirt.
I
In
do
fact,
stain.
she doesn't even wash them. She just throws them out.
I do stain. Oh my God, everywhere.
But my
every
memory
restaurant.
is Anne buying shirts, and then we're at dinner, and she's got a big wet tate towel, and she's washing the
Well,
stain.
it was so
and-
hot. I bought a beautiful white shirt too, and then we went for noodles, and it got.
But the whole sale thing and the way the mind works is just bizarre because I bought 4 items in
What did you buy?
Mango. So I bought a really nice short-sleeved linen tailored jacket.
And you'll get the wear out of that one.
Oh, I'll get the wear out of it. In a kind of a mauvey purpley colour, which is kind of nice. But do you know what I mean when I say this short-sleeved one's
Yeah,
going
a
around?
short sleeve jacket. Yeah.
Tailored. It's very smart.
Where will you wear that? That's the kind of top you'd wear to mass.
Where would I wear that? I don't know. But then I bought another, but I had to buy it because it was reduced to 40 quid. And so was the other black linen.
But did it look fabulous on you?
It looked good. And then the other black linen sort of light jacket with a belt looked smart. They looked smart. And
You'll wear them then.
They looked nice. And then I bought a sky blue, bizarrely enough, sky blue pair of trousers. They were only 20-something quid. They fitted really, really well. But I don't know what to team those up with. I'm going on Ireland, what do you call it? or the 6 o'clock show.
You see, this is where they come in. You're going on a telly, you're going on the couch, and you need
You need
something
to look
smart.
bright, and also bright colours. Do you find on those shows?
Yeah.
And then I got a very nice top that was just a very nice shape and suits my shape. All for 120 quid. For 4 items. Mango.
Mango doesn't suit me for some reason. It's Spanish. I find them a bit small and petite.
Spanish or mango?
Both.
Yeah, they are. No, they are small fitting. But anyway, but it is that thing of the sales are on. I have to get something in the sales.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't need any of those items of clothing.
Oh, I didn't. I only shop in the sales, and I don't like shopping generally. So I love to kind of find one shop that's doing something I like, and then I'll just buy loads of it and go, that's it, I'm sorted for ages now.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'm coming around to see your shirts.
Yeah, and then I have just one other story about the hotel we were staying in. I booked us into a Hilton hotel. Or was it Hilton, Paul? Hilton, yeah. It was a bit outside Luxembourg because I thought it's going to be boiling.
It wasn't outside Luxembourg, it was outside the city.
It was a bit outside, sorry, it was a bit outside. It was a bit out from the city, but in woods. And I thought that would be it would feel holiday-ish and it'd be lovely.
And I was expecting deers to be running across the lawn in front of the hotel.
I just had this image and it wasn't quite like that. And then there was a swimming pool. And I imagine lounging around by the swimming pool and having a kind of a summer holiday in the middle of this whole thing. The swimming pool was hardly open at all, and then the gym was in the basement, and it was quite small, so it was like
there was only one treadmill and it went really slowly.
And the janitor was using that.
And it felt like you were having a post-apocalyptic workout. You know that thing, you're just down steps and steps but it was so funny. I was going down early in the morning to do at least a bit of weights or whatever. But one day I went down and there was another man there and it was quite a small space. But it's so interesting the way men have to assert the space. So he was on this machine where he'd do an intense workout, of course the usual but in between, when he was taking the break between his thing, he just was walking up and down the whole space. I found it quite intimidating with his phone.
Did he look well? Was he ripped?
I wasn't looking at him, I was just radiating.
I often feel if they need to earn that. They need to earn that walk.
But why did he have to walk around? It was, to me, he was like marking. He was like going, my territory. It was like he had his willy out and he was pissing all over the room. Yeah. Asserting, this is, I just found it's just so different. I work out quietly, I breathe.
No, I walk around.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. I walk
in between
around.
you.
Whoa.
And leaving you scent everywhere.
Yeah. Spitting. Yeah, I walk around, go, look at me.
Shaking it off.
I should have done that in between each set.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh.
Is that all your Hilton stories, Anne, yeah?
But do you have other Hilton stories?
I don't think I could top that.
He was disgusted at me for nicking waffles because...
Oh, it was a waffle theft, yeah. We can't go back to Luxembourg because Anne stole waffles from the open store.
No, there was an open place and you could pay for the coffee or the coffee machine wouldn't work. But then there was this place where you had to scan your waffles if you wanted a waffle. But the scanner wasn't working. And also I was disgusted. If you wanted breakfast, it's €26. What are you going to have for breakfast? A coffee and a croissant. It was ridiculous. Absolutely. Actually, when I went down one morning, I said to Paul, I'm going to have breakfast this morning. I went down and the woman said, she was almost apologising, it's €26.
Sorry.
And no, she was almost going, do you want it?
And there is no breakfast.
So what I did was, I had the breakfast and then I just got loads of croissants, wrapped them up and brought them up to Paul with coffee. But I was stealing the waffles.
Oh, it wasn't stealing. I wouldn't call that stealing.
We was borrowing.
I was borrowing the waffles for Paul, but
we're going to give them back in another year or two.
But Paul is was disgusted. I just said I tried to scan it. I couldn't scan it. I just took it.
First time I hear about the scanning, but she never
Do
mentioned
you know
that.
what I do? And he's disgusted with it. He thinks it's so unclassy.
Yeah. Pee. Yeah.
So we'd be, say, not very often, go somewhere very nice, and as you know, if you're staying somewhere nice, breakfast is gorgeous. I just stick, a little croissant or a scone.
Me too. For later.
Into a hanky for later.
Oh, sometimes I would make a roll for my lunch. In fact, I was leaving the place going, I was getting the croissant and coffee for him. But I was going, why didn't I get that other bit of bread and make myself a ham and cheese baguette for later?
Sometimes I have porridge and the continental food, and I order a full Irish and say, can I have that to go? And I have a doggy bag. That's what I do. And then you have a cold, full Irish breakfast for lunch.
And everyone knows a cold Irish breakfast is great.
It's the best.
I'm sure lots of people do that.
Oh, but I mean, it's fair, do you know what I mean? But he thinks it's
I thought you were going to have the porridge to go.
Yeah. Oh, listen.
I'd have a bit of porridge in one bra and some bacon in the other bra, and off I
It
go.
all stems from the famine, you see.
There you go.
That psyche.
That word buffet is still an uneasy one on Irish people's lips.
Buffet.
Do you see all the buffets that used to exist in town and then suddenly they disappeared?
Yeah.
Well,
Because
I think
Irish people took them at their word.
It's just
Sir,
stayed there all
you've
day.
been here for 12 hours.
Yeah.
I think it's post-COVID. People are germ aware.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, they're not.
would you go
The
into
words
a...
all day buffet doesn't really mean you can stay there
Did
all
you ever
day.
go to one? I mean, the food is... Ugh.
Yeah, I did recently, and it is
Oh, did you?
a Chinese one, yeah.
Horrible.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Anyway, on that note,
And that,
On that note, horrible food. Don't go near the buffet.
see you later, guys.
we'll have a potato.
Have a potato instead.
If you want to respond to any of the hilarity and stuff we've been talking about,
Or give us topics to chat on.
yes, indeed, you can email us sueannehalfhourishshow@gmail.com.
Brought to you by Sue Collins and Anne Gildee. Producer, Paul Farron.
Sue Ann Show!